Yo guys, it's Slyroh. You already know. Welcome back to another little installment thing here of Showdown Shenanigans, Slyroh's Showdown Shenanigans, if we're being a little bit more specific. And today I'm not doing as many shenanigans as much as I am just kind of laddering, because I've been trying to make a good OU team for laddering, and I think I've come up with a pretty good one after tweaking it a bit. And I just kind of wanted to show it off and also get any sort of suggestions from you guys to make this team even better. But let's see. And we'll probably show it off in maybe about like 2 battles. I'll show off things like that. So yes, I've been taking this to the ladder. I'm not really high up on the ladder yet. I'm going to try and see how high I can get with this thing. But I just kind of wanted to show off my team. My team consists of obviously Weavile, Scizor, Arcanine, Manectric, Tentacruel, and Landorus Therian. Weavile here is Adamant Life Orb. With knockoff, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, and Low Kick. I did have Fake Out until I realized that Bisharp completely destroyed my team, so I had to put fighting coverage on my team, and so that's why that got out. I'm considering switching this from Adamant to Jolly because I do get outsped by some things that threaten Weavile just a bit. It hasn't really come into play too much, but it does happen, so I may switch that to Jolly at some point in the future, but as for now, it is Adamant. Second Pokemon here is Scizor. Scizor here is Choice Banded Technician with Bullet Punch, Superpower, Bug Bite, and U-Turn, Max HP, Max Attack. Superpower, again, I needed fighting coverage on my team. This is the only thing that can actually switch into Bisharp and take it on one-hit KO. Bullet Punch hits so many things. Bug Bite does so much work to so many Pokemon, and U-Turn is great. Choice Banded Scizor is bae. Absolutely love it. It's so good. This one I don't think a lot of people are going to agree with me, but hear me out. The third Pokemon is Arcanine, which is a specially defensive Arcanine. Defensive Arcanine works really well in OU in my opinion. It has leftovers and Intimidate, so it can kind of take on physical and special attackers. I was kind of just lacking special attackers on my team, so that's kind of why, I have this thing. I have a Hidden Power Rock, Heat Wave, Morning Sun, and Toxic. Now, the reason for this is Heat Wave hits a lot of the physical walls that come in on Arcanine, and it just is good for things like Ferrothorn and things like that, and Scizor. Hidden Power Rock is definitely specifically for just Talonflame and Charizards, because they're both very common to see, and most of them can deal pretty well with Arcanine. Unless Arcanine has Wild Charge, but I can take hits from Talonflame as long as it's not banded, and I can take hits from a Charizard. Why? Because I'm a special defensive Arcanine. So until I find another coverage move that is better than Hidden Power Rock, it's just going to stay there. If you guys know a better coverage move that might be better, feel free to suggest it. I've thought of Extreme Speed. I just don't think it really does that much, especially since I'm an attack lowering nature. It's just not really worth it, and I have priority on my team in other ways. Fourth Pokemon is Mega Manectric. Mega Manectric I'm really starting to like a lot. This is another one that is modest. I feel like I should probably change it to Timid, but we'll see. It hasn't come into play that much, and it is what it is. Volt Switch, Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Hidden Power Ice. Nothing special, or nothing fancy. Things like that. The monster of this team, and pretty much my bae here, is Tentacruel, Assault Vest, Acid Spray, Giga Drain, Scald, Rapid Spin with the Liquid Ooze. That doesn't have any EVs. Have I been playing? Has this thing not had any EVs the entire time? Because this thing has still been wrecking house. Holy crap, that is pretty awesome. Actually, make that 48. Have I really not had any? Holy crap, that's amazing. So that's going to be Modest Assault Vest. That's insane. Have I really not had any EVs? I've been doing really well with Tentacruel, and I haven't even had EVs on this thing. So Max HP, Max Special Attack, Assault Vest, Acid Spray is good, Giga Drain is good. You take down any sort of water types that try and go against Tentacruel. I can switch in on most water types and most special attackers in general, and I can win the 1v1 matchup. Tentacruel can't be toxic, so it's all really good. And then this team gets rounded off with the Choice Scarf, Landorus T, with the Intimidate, of course, Earthquake, U-Turn, Stealth Rock, Stone Edge, Max Attack, Max Speed, again Adamant, because I'm all about that power. Maybe wondering why I have Scarf, Stealth Rock. Stealth Rock is just a good thing to have in OU. I don't really lead on Stealth Rock very much, but if I see like Talonflame, Charizard, Mandibuzz on my opponent's side of the field, I'm definitely going to just, stealth rock, get it up, and then I'll just hard switch out. Doesn't come into play too much, but having an OU team and not having stealth rocks is kind of a stupid thing to do. However, I really like the choice Scarf on Lander's T as well. Also, I have 3 Intimidate users, Lander's T, Mega Manectric, and Arcanine, which kind of just mask the fact that I don't have a physical wall at all. Believe it or not, it works out pretty well. So I think I'm going to stop talking about it, and we're going to actually get into some matches here. So let's go ahead and do that. Anytime I'm laddering, if you see the Slyroh anywhere, just know that is it. I'm going to actually turn the volume down a little bit for me. There we go. Let's just turn it down 5%. Dang it, 5. There we go. Much better. All right, so let's actually look at this person's team. Mega Lopunny, Latias, Heatran, Azumarill. Wow, Superior and Garchomp. So, Weavile can do a decent amount of work to the Latias, Superior, and Garchomp. I don't know if that's lead Garchomp. He might just lead with the Mega Lopunny. I'm just going to go with Landorus. Sprocks are not important for this match. He is actually going to lead Garchomp, so Weavile would have been a great lead, actually. But now it's time to test to see if he's Scarfed. No, he's not. So that's probably just going to put up his Stealth Rocks, which I'm fine with. I can't really risk him going for an Earthquake, though. Seeing how much that did, I'm pretty sure a Banded Scissor is going to do a lot of work. I'm going to switch into Scissor. He does just go for the Stealth Rocks. That would have been a great time for me to go into my Mega Manectric, but I couldn't quite risk it. So I think I'm actually going to go for the U-turn. He might go for an Earthquake, and if so, it's a slow U-turn. Slow U-turn is a really great way for momentum, especially when you have a Scissor going up against a physical attacker. That is not quite a dead Garchomp, but now I can just come out with anything that outspeeds it, which in this case is going to be Weavile. I can just go for an Ice Shard. I could actually just go for a knockoff. I don't really want to make contact, though, because of Rough Skin, so I'm just going to Ice Shard. Almost went for a knockoff, but Life Orb recoil is already going to bring me down. Plus the Stealth Rocks on the field. I should probably get them off as soon as I possibly can. Arcanine's not doing a whole lot for me this game, and I can get an Intimidate off, so that way this Mega Lopunny is not going to end up sweeping me or anything. And that's a good thing to do. He's probably going to be fearing the Will-O-Wisp, and it's probably going to go into Heatran, so I'm actually just going to go into Lander's T. I'm going to make the bold switch, I guess. And, yeah. Look at that. There's Heatran. No Air Balloon. So you can catch an Earthquake. The only thing is that then Latias can come in. And I don't have a lot of switches into a Latias. I'm actually going to U-turn. Because for Heatran, I can actually just switch into Tentacle. Earth Power doesn't actually do that much. Overheat, that's going to do even less. So now is a great time for me to Rapid Spin. Yeah, because now I can't put Stealth Rocks up anymore. That means Weavile can come in more often. And there's going to be the Latias. Psyshock could do a lot. It could be really risky, but I might go into Weavile. I'm just going to YOLO. I'm going to go with my gut instinct. If you start second-guessing yourself on the ladder, it's bad. Goes for Draco. Weavile is dead. I'll survive somehow. Not a big deal. I could come in, and I could go for Scizor, because the special attack is down. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go for U-turn. I have a lot of Volt Turn action on this team. I have Scizor and Lander's T with U-turn, as well as Manectric with the Volt Switch, which is always fun. But I'm pretty sure he can't do anything to me. That's not going to do anything. And I should kill this because I am banded. So that's fantastic. And now he doesn't have anything that wants to take an Earthquake. He doesn't have any ground immunities now. So I am free to go for Earthquakes all over this team. Mega Lopunny could have Ice Punch and could do a lot of work. However, I will outspeed, which is always a good thing. But I don't think I will OHKO it with Earthquake. And And my Manectric is not megaed yet, I don't think. I try, like, alright, I'm like really good in my opinion. I'm pretty good at starting off matches on a pretty good foot. Finishing matches and cleaning up the match are always my biggest weaknesses and my biggest downfalls. So that's what Showdown, that's what I'm playing Showdown to do, is I'm trying to improve on that, trying to make sure that you know, I do pretty well. So now I'm just going to U-turn. Could start going for Leaf Storms. That's a problem. This is a big threat to my team, actually. This is a pretty big threat to my team, but I'm going to U-turn. It's going to get a lot of damage off, and I'm actually going to go into Scizor. Scizor's not doing a whole lot for my team other than possibly doing with that Zoom Rail. He goes straight for the HP Fire. Alright. So I'm pretty sure Manectric can take one Leaf Storm. I'm hoping. I'm also hoping that he might switch out into the Heatran, because I'm just going to Volt Switch. I think Volt Switch will take this thing out. Oh, I do live, but barely. That was really close. Alright, so we do take that out, and now, again, Landorus T is looking mighty fine. Again, it's looking mighty fine. So I guess we're just going to have to go into Landorus T. I don't really like how this is looking for me. Mega Lopunny is going to do a lot of work to the rest of my team. We're going to have to be really careful. But I have 3 Intimidate uses left against that Mega Lopunny. So now, I think I'm going to Earthquake just in case this thing is Belly Drum. And then I don't really have priority to deal with it. That could be an issue. But I can't let him Belly Drum, or else I do absolutely lose. Alright, so he just went straight for the Aqua Jet. Okay, so he is Belly Drum, but he's probably not going to go for Belly Drum now. I kind of need Landorus T, so I think I might... I'm going to sack off Arcanine. I don't really need Arcanine. TBH, I really don't need Arcanine that much. Could be helpful. I'll try for the Toxic. I think Heatran's coming in. It's not. That's pretty good for me. Knocked off my leftovers, and now he can just take me out. I'll go for the Hidden Power Rock just in case Heatran switch in. Maybe Hidden Power Ground would be a better idea. No, because then I can't hit Talonflame or anything, which is kind of why I had it there. Aqua Jet is going to out-prioritize. I think at -1 attack, I'm pretty sure Tentacruel can live one. Should be able to. I feel like I have to Giga Drain. Let's just Giga Drain. Boom, boom. And then if Mega Lopunny comes in, I will go out to Mega Manectric to intimidate it. Mega Lopunny still just destroys me. That sucks. That really sucks. Oh well. Oh, we do just straight up take it out. So now Tentacruel can actually 1v1 the Heatran, to be honest. Heatran can't touch me. So maybe he'll go into Heatran now thinking he can, because so many people are underestimating Tentacruel. Tentacruel puts in so much work every single battle that I have with it, and people underestimate it so much. It is absolutely ridiculous. 100% ridiculous. How much Tentacruel was slept on as a threat. Because people think that Earth Power from Heatran is going to do a lot to Tentacruel. It does nothing. There's Mega Lopunny. I think I'm just going to intimidate it. I'm going to intimidate it, sack off the Manectric. He's just going to fake out. So now he can't do that anymore. And now I'm free to go for a Scald, because I'm pretty sure it can't one-shot me. After -1, High Jump Kick might actually still do that. Return is not going to. If I can get a burn, I win the game. No. Not quite. So now I just have to hope that Earthquake can take out Mega Lopunny from this range. If it does, I win. If it doesn't, I lose. Pretty simple there. Actually, nah. Just kidding. He's got to be smart. If he switches into Heatran, sacks it off, there he goes. Alright, he's a smart player. Alright, so it came down to 1-0, and it's hard to ladder when you don't win matches. So, Either way, that sucked. But that was a good game, actually. Fantastic game. And we're just going to do one more. I'm going to do one more battle and then wind this off. So I see a Smeargle. I see a Staraptor. Chansey. I do not deal well with walls like Chansey. I do have a Weavile with knockoff. I do think Stealth Rocks are kind of important. However, I can't really let Landorus T get put to sleep by a Spore from Smeargle. Also, oh, this is a mono normal team. This is a mono normal team. So, anything that isn't Weavile or Scizor can easily be put to sleep, no problem at all. So I'm going to start off with the Manectric. I'm going to go with the Manectric, and I'm just going to Thunderbolt. Because I don't really care if he spores me. Does have the Sash. And I got the Paralyze. Okay, he does Spore. Not really a big deal. I'm going to... hold up 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. I just had to pause that. I'm going to try and get through this as quickly as we can. So now he's probably just going to go for Stealth Rock. I'm going to go into Weavile now, because he's not going to attack. He's going to Sticky Web. Alright, I do have a Rapid Spinner, and this is going to be a dead Smeargle. I'm going to knock off just in case he wants to save it for Death Fodder for some reason. Smeargle doesn't have priority. At least most Smeargles don't. And that's a dead Smeargle. I still have a Rapid Spinner alive, so that's kind of a wasted Smeargle. Tentacruel can come in on the Chansey and Rapid Spin. Do I outspeed regular Lopunny? Oh, fake out, fake out, fake out, fake out, fake out. Durr. I think Landorus T is going to be our best shot here. Going to -1. Here comes the fake out. Ice Punch could be incoming. Or I could go for Stealth Rock. I think I'm going to U-turn. And I think this might be my best chance to get into Scizor. Not my best chance, but a good chance. Boom, 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 boom. And I do get to U-turn. Oh, I could low kick with Weavile. I don't want to bring in Weavile with a Sticky Web up though. I'm pretty sure even after -1 I'd outspeed though, to be honest. But I think a Banded Superpower is worth more. And because he's a mono normal team, he can't really switch into anything. That's just incredibly luck. I love going against mono teams in OU because it's just like they're always weak. They always have a common weakness. Like, you have that on your team and you just wreck them. Like, I don't know. So if I lose this match, I'm going to be pretty embarrassed. Not going to lie. Because I have Choice Banded Superpower Scizor. If I lose against a mono normal team, I think I might cry forever. Like, not even going to lie. We are going to try and finish this game as quickly as possible. I actually need to be heading out to go places. So that's the thing that needs to happen. But regardless, we are going to finish this match as long as young Swashbuckle here isn't going to take forever. This would probably not make for a whole lot of entertainment if we just win due to timer. But if it happens, it happens. I'll take the ladder ranking because I am still trying to ladder. I suppose. Now we're playing the waiting game. I don't really know what he could be thinking about. I think he's probably just going AFK or Showdown thing. Okay, nope, it is Superpower. That is a dead Mega Lopunny. GG. So one of the biggest threats to our team is now gone. The possibility of Banded Staraptor or Banded Diggersby is still a thing. I'm going to take this opportunity to go into Manectric because Manectric is probably one of the more useless members of this team. We can go ahead and get the Intimidate off. That is not a Banded Staraptor. That is most likely Scarfed. I'm going to go for the Hidden Power Ice because there's the Diggersby. I would have hit the Staraptor as well. I'm just going to assume that this is a choice Diggersby. No, it is Swords Dance. Okay, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I'm going to let him take me out here. That is Life Orb. Alright, so now I at least know I can outspeed with a lot of things. Mainly Landorus. And I'm just going to Earthquake. I'm going to get as much damage off as I can, which is going to be a lot. But he does take me out. But he takes himself out as well. So now, I'm pretty sure Tentacle can live any one hit from anything that he brings in. Maybe not the Staraptor, but it's not banded. It's not banded. That has to be Scarf Staraptor. I gotta try it. I have to try it. I have to try it. Okay. Regardless, after all that recoil, Staraptor is not going to want to take on an Ice Shard from a Weavile. So let's do that, and Snorlax and Chansey, I'm pretty sure they can outspeed. Even at -1, Weavile is a huge, huge threat. People need to know. Low Kick is going to destroy Snorlax. Snorlax weighs like 8 million pounds. Like, if this doesn't... Oh, it didn't. Holy crap, how about that? Ooh. Ooh. Do I take the chance? No. I'm going to be... I kind of want to knock off the Chansey's Eviolite just in case. So I'm going to go into Scizor. And then I can get off a U-turn. I can get off a U-turn, which should kill the Snorlax because I am banded. And then I get a clean switch into Weavile, and I can knock off the Chansey's Eviolite and then just kill with Scizor. Because I don't take chances with Eviolite, Chansey. I'm not going to get stalled to death. I'm just going to knock off its item. We probably could have just went for Low Kick and done plenty of damage. It really doesn't matter. And now Superpower is going to win us the game. I'm pretty sure even if he goes for Soft Boiled, this might just be a straight up Oko, but he's not gonna stall us out. He's just gonna let us get the win, and I am okay with that. So that has just been me showing off this team. I may show off other teams or tiers in the future if I do decide to make them. Right now I'm going to focus on OU. If you guys have any suggestions for this team, specifically with coverage moves, I don't really want a whole team remake. Just give me your criticism and opinions about the team. That'd be really appreciated. So yeah, I think that's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed. If so, let me know in the comment section below, as well as you can show your support by hitting that like button. Thanks again for watching, and until the next time, guys, stay sly.